This is Dr. Janet Orion Amadea, your health, wealth, wisdom coach. And I want to share a little bit about me and how I got into what I have done for the past 25 to 45 years, and why you might want to listen to me. I grew up in a middle-class American family who knew nothing about health. I got interested in health because they weren't. My mother, my beautiful mother, had breast cancer when she was 42 years old. That was 1965, and I was 15. That was the first traumatic experience of my life, and it was very traumatic. 18 months later, my father, who'd been a captain in the Army, who'd served on the front lines in Patton's Third Army in France and Germany, near the end and during the end and after the end of World War II, committed suicide. So I made a decision that day that was a life-changing decision. It was a turning point, a tipping point in my life. And I made the decision that I was going to learn about health, I was going to learn about life, and I was going to learn about God. I stumbled around, did all kinds of crazy things looking for answers that I was not taught as a child. And over the years, I have grown in my appreciation for natural healing. But I had a really serious problem back starting in 1977. I started having some back problems. I'd get a catch in my back, and it was pretty bad. And over the next 3 or 4 years, it got to the point where I would get a cramp, like a Charlie horse, from my tailbone up to between my shoulder blades that would torque and twist my spine. I would drop to the floor just like you would scream in pain if you had a cramp in your foot and the bones were piling up. And I was 30 pounds overweight. I itched a lot. I had tried everything imaginable to lose weight except what would work. And I had all these problems that were severe. They were very severe. The back pain that I had was so bad that I couldn't take care of myself. And it would happen 4 or 5 times a year. And the rest of the time, I just had a chronic low back problem. And the itching was just insane. Nobody ever helped me until I found a chiropractor who did muscle response testing, kinesiology. And what he discovered is that I didn't have a structural problem, which is the foundation of the triad of health. I didn't have an emotional problem. It wasn't all in my head. It wasn't an energetic problem. It was a chemical problem. And it was parasites. And it was beef tapeworm, or more than one beef tapeworm. And when he told me that I had a beef tapeworm, that made total sense to me because I had lived in Kalalau Valley on the island of Kauai in Hawaii for 4 months, eating mangoes and drinking water out of this lovely creek that 3 cows drank out of. So when he said beef tapeworm, I could certainly see how that would be possible. So we used muscle testing to find out what to do about it, and it was actually quite simple. I took a nutritional product for 2 weeks, and he never touched my back. But every day, my back just felt better. Now, I also felt kind of headachy and toxic and had gurgling in my gut, but I only took that product for 2 weeks. That was 1988. This is 2014. I have never had a back problem since then. And I also got the answer to the biggest question that I had when I was in chiropractic school, and that is, how am I going to know what people need? I had had this problem all during chiropractic school. I had been treated by acupuncturists and naturopaths, and everyone had their opinion of how they could help me, but no one ever helped me. What helped me was identifying what's really going on, because anything can cause anything, truly. And then, once you know what it is, how do you address it so that it gets handled? So I got the answer to my number one question: how am I going to know what people really need through that experience? And I'm really grateful. So I went on to learn all kinds of kinesiology. I took every workshop I could find in kinesiology. And I found that over the years it began to teach me how to trust the body's wisdom, how to tune into it, how to use it to have an open dialogue with other people's innate intelligence so I can assist them, and to solve and prevent my own problems. So now what I do, after 25 years of being a holistic practitioner, being a holistic chiropractor, kinesiologist with a naturopathic practice and strong emphasis on nutrition and natural medicine, I want more than anything to give very simple but profoundly powerful tools for getting accurate information from your body energetically that you can rely on to make really good choices. What I found over the years is not only did my problem get solved, but dozens and hundreds of people that I have worked with over the years have solved problems that they've just never been able to solve by actually knowing what is it, what do we do now, what do we do now, when are we done, how much, what's the combination. And what I found too is it's simple, it's economical, because when you just even nudge the body in the right direction, its magnificent healing powers knows how to heal itself. So I invite you to learn this with me. Wouldn't it be great to know that the water you're drinking is clean and safe and healthy and the highest vibration? Wouldn't it be nice to know that the Fuji is safe, it's not contaminated, and that it's appropriate for your body, regardless of the prevailing opinions about this or that being good for you or bad for you? Wouldn't it be great if you could go into a natural pharmacy or Whole Foods or a health food store when you're getting the sniffles or some problem is happening, and you find the exact right herbs and homeopathics and essential oils, whatever you might need? Wouldn't it be great to always know that you can do that? Well, you can. And I'm determined that I'm going to put all this knowledge and the simple steps to getting that information for yourself, for your family, for your children, for your pets, for your clients, for your loved ones, even for the world, for the water, for the air. That you have the ability to tune in like that and to know, well, what would be beneficial here, and then to do it in a way that just plain works. Precision is everything. And you can know everything you need to know. And nature has a remedy for pretty much everything that is burdensome to humans and to the animals. So I invite you to learn these techniques, to practice them in your life, and to make really good choices all day long. They add up over the days, weeks, months, and years of your life. Secrets of the ultra savvy. That's what these are. Health secrets, wealth secrets, wisdom secrets of the ultra savvy. This is Dr. Janet Orion, Amadea, signing off for now. Stay tuned. Aloha.